concrete jungle, hard for any of that rain to really go anywhere. So let's focus in on live radar for right now, because already this morning things are popping up. We have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings that are bubbling up as well. We also have flash flood warnings on deck for New Jersey, parts of Pennsylvania. So let's jump into those graphics right now. I mean, you can see some of those images coming out of there from some of those previous storms, but I do want to dive into radar because right now we actually do have a severe thunderstorm warning. This is for Richmond, Hudson, and Union counties until 6:15 a.m. Eastern time. And look at this. It does have tour possible connected to it. This is going to be right in the middle of the community of Bloomfield. You guys are right into that zone. I-95 corridor is going to be under this severe thunderstorm warning for, again, until 6:15 a.m., so another 10 minutes or so. And I mean, this is going to be including Kings County as well. There is that tour possible with it, an indicator that we have a bit of shear ongoing into our atmosphere. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that rotation here. Let's look into our base velocity, taking a look into storm relative velocity. Not looking at too much of that rotation. This is very, very broad for right now, but I mean, we could still see some of those storms trying to pop up here. But I also want to indicate, too, we do also have a special marine warning as well that's heading into the ocean and into the Hudson as well. So we're looking at the possibility of waterspouts with this special marine warning just off the coast here of New Jersey and into New York. So it's going to be a bit of an active start for us as we get off your Sunday here. But the thing is, what's going on is we have this cold front that's pushing on through, that's aiding in all of these storms bubbling up throughout the early morning hours. So the thing is, the severe threat for the Northeast is going to be throughout the morning, early afternoon for some of those straggler storms, mostly looking at some damaging wind gusts as well as large hail. But like we just saw with that severe thunderstorm warning, tornadoes, that will be a possibility. So timing wise with this, these storms are continuing to fire up throughout the morning hours along the I-95 corridor. This will continue into the afternoon, and then the New England area is going to be on deck for those later afternoon hours and potentially even into the evening. But really the main severe threat is going to be late morning and continuing into the early afternoon for most of the Northeast. It doesn't stop there, though. We do also have some more storms on the way for folks that are going to be farther southeast. You'll even see here in New York City, really the most of that storm potential really kind of tapers off for the late morning hours. But again, farther south and to the east, we have more storms on the way thanks to that same cold front that's going to be pushing on through, moving farther south. So again, damaging winds and also some hail potential. That's going to be the main threats for us. Already starting off this morning, we have a couple of those isolated showers and storms. But as we look at our future track, you'll notice that those storms start to align and get a little bit stronger as we head into the late afternoon. We get more of that daytime heating coming into play, as well as more of that moisture that aids in some of that storm building into the late afternoon, early evening. Again, gusty winds, main threat, could see some hail with these. Not going to rule out the possibility for some tornadoes, but that shear, it's not going to be as strong for us. So we'll watch out for that. Charleston, South Carolina, could see a couple more of those storms bubbling up, which will help them out a bit because they've been stuck in that really intense heat for a couple of days. So a nice little bit of relief, but make sure you're keeping an eye on the sky.